not knowing what to expect one day and being fucked over the next day. All right. Now, depending on how you interpret that, I'm gonna sum it up to this. Women would rather feel anything than bored. Have you ever heard that? Women would rather feel anything but bored.
Warning. If you are one that is easily triggered, click off now. These are cold facts, ugly truths, and my opinion. You've been warned.
Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Let's get right into it.
Hey, what's something toxic that you like?
When they tell me to shut up, puts you in your place. It's just hot, like
Hey, what's something toxic that you like?
being a little abusive. When he get real jealous, when he see me talking to another boy, he take it out on me. So
Hey, what's something toxic that you like?
I like when people don't let me leave.
Hey, what's something toxic that you like?
When my man choked me out when we arguing.
Hey, what's something toxic that you like?
I like causing a scene in public so I can embarrass you. Like
Hey, what's something toxic that you like?
I like when my dude yell at me a little bit,
Hey, what's something toxic that you like?
when they're controlling, tell me what I can and can't do.
Mine's when he gets into fights with other guys. Oh,
Yeah.
you can fight? Okay.
Yeah, I came with him.
Hey, what's something toxic
This is evidence, firsthand, firsthand accounts of women blatantly telling you what they like. Now, some of these things, are kind of obvious, but like the one where she said, "I like when a dude gets jealous." Then I'm talking like jealous, jealous. Now, guys get jealous, but I'm here to tell y'all. I'm here to tell y'all right now. Jealousy is more for the females. You don't want to be jealous as a man because most girls that I know, once you start exhibiting jealousy, it's a turn off for them. They don't like to see that you are bothered by other men. They don't like to see that you are bothered by other men giving them attention. They don't like to see that you are easily emotional or get emotional over the easiest things. If anything, you want your woman to be jealous. Now, jealous, not envious. You like your woman to have a little, you want her to feel like she's in constant competition with other women. You see what I'm saying? But let me explain. That may be a little vague for you guys. You want her to feel like, okay, I know that my man is a certain type of guy. I know that he is attractive. I know that other women are going to want them. The thing where girls f up is they think that just because they got you, once they get you, that there has to be no more work to put in. You have to put no more work in. Once you achieve or accomplish that goal, if you plan to keep that person, you got to keep up. You got to keep up appearances. You got to keep up that same expectation. You got to hold to that same expectation as what you got them. That's why when men get married and then you see that there's a decline in maybe sex with the woman or how she treats you and how she talks to you, it's because she's gotten complacent. She's got complacent in this relationship. She knows she has you locked down. And if that prenup was not done correctly, I've heard about that. If it's done correctly, you good. But if you don't do that prenup correctly and there are, loopholes in it, that she knows she's secure, that if you decide or she decides to leave this relationship for whatever reason, her needs aren't being met, right? Hers, not yours. Nobody gives a about yours after that, that honeymoon phase. Her needs aren't being met. She decides she wants to bail out on your ass and let's not have a couple kids on the way or with her, bro. Your ass is walking the plank. You get me? And then they're wondering why things aren't how they were, but you took a vow, you took an oath, and there were supposed to be certain expectations met throughout the entirety of this whole thing till death do us part, baby. It's because something not going your way one day that don't give you the right to, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm not getting enough attention. Okay, no attention, I'm gonna go seek attention and validation. Nah, baby, it does not work that way. You get me? That's one thing that you want your woman to have a sense of, because if she has a sense of, okay, I need to stay on my ground. I can't get complacent. I can't get what's name. I can't stop doing what I've been doing. If anything, I need to, step my game up because there's always another woman looking to take my place. And it could be vice versa, but we're talking about from the male's gaze, the male's perspective. And there's a lot of guys that are not on their grind and are expecting things from women are expecting a certain type of woman and can't get a certain type of woman. and wondering why. You get what I'm saying? So yes, you want your woman to understand that yes, I'm with you, I chose you, but let's not get it twisted. Let's not act like I'm not a hot commodity out here. As you know, as we get older, and if you're doing the necessary steps and taking the necessary precautions or necessary steps, that you will become more desirable by more women. Depending on how she lived her life, she may also have the same thing, but it just goes up for us.
That you like.
I like to manipulate people. Sometimes when I know that their emotions are easily manipulated.
Hey, what's something toxic that you like?
Oh, we at least gotta break up once a week, so I know you still love me.
Hey, what's something toxic that you like?
Like when she like degrade me.
Hey, what's something toxic that you like?
If you don't think I'm
Oh, bro, I need a flag, bro. I need a red flag. I like when she degrades me, bro. Y'all see that one dude that be with that one white girl? He like a light skinned overweight dude, and she just be she be laying into it like she be hitting him so hard, bro. I don't even think that they would probably put the age restriction joint on him. Like she be decking this dude like full on, full force, and he be like, "Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. I love you so much. Yes, I'm sorry. I'll never do it again." I'm like, what part of the internet, what part of the world is this tolerable, right? Like I think I seen one where he like laid down and she had the Astro boots on, them little ugly them Astro boots on. She was kicking him right in his shit, bro, right in his nuts. Why, bro? Why? What satis? The human race is very strange. I will say that.
right, I gotta start a fight with you.
Not knowing what to expect one day and the next day you're just being f***ed over.
Look, you hear that, bro? Listen to that.
Day and the next day you're just being f***ed over.
Now you heard that, right? Okay, let's click in. Not knowing what to expect one day and being f***ed over the next day. All right. Now, depending on how you interpret that, I'm gonna sum it up to this. Women would rather feel anything than bored. Have you ever heard that? Women would rather feel anything but bored. Prime example. Ladies, you wonder why these women stay in relationships longer than they should. You see the toxicity in this relationship, and then you see them complaining to the girlfriends or the guy friends, the guys in the friend zone. You hear them and see this thing happening, unraveling right before your eyes. But she seems to want to stay in this relationship despite the apparent red flags, right? It's because it's excitement. Now, this is probably more so for younger women than older women, but it's excitement, bro. That's all it is. It excites them. They would much rather be with a guy that doesn't show up every night, right? If she knows a man's routine and she's expecting certain things, like Country Wayne in the video, he was saying, girl getting the same sex position every night, or never going out, never taking trips. It's just the same thing day in and day out. If she's getting this repetitively and there's no excitement or spontaneity, I think that's the word, bro, that's gonna get old real fast. You're not paying no attention, none of that, bro. Let me tell you, there are other guys in her DM, whether she's attracted to him or not, she's gonna start feeding into that bullshit. She's gonna start feeding into a narrative that they're feeding her, and whether she acts on it or not, it's something for her to do. It's keeping her entertained. She may have no intentions of ever meeting up with this guy, but for the time being, he's feeding that sense of loneliness that she has, the sense of boredom. Even though you are the best thing coming or going. It's very interesting. It is. It is an interesting thing. But women are one thing for sure and two things for certain. A very complex being. Right? More complex than men. Men aren't stupid, but men are simple. You can't chalk up one instance to why she acts this way or does this way. Their emotions are ever evolving. Their emotions are ever changing. And that's with everybody, but more so with the women. They're more intricate. You have to handle all of them with care. You can't just disregard her feelings and take her feelings into disaccount because you feel like or don't understand things, right? And just think she's being this way. Yeah, bro. Women love attention. Women love validation. Women love excitement overall. So, let's just say you've been doing things the same way for a while. Switch it up a little bit. You come home 10 o'clock, come home 1, 2. She asks you where you been. I was out, right? Give her the answer, but let her mind wander. She's used to waking up to a good morning text every morning. Miss 2 or 3 days out the week, right? She used to hearing from you at certain times. Don't text her. Wait for her to text you, right? These things, it might sound counterintuitive. Oh, give less, and I get more, right? But this is how the opposite gender operates. Less is often more. The less interested one may seem, or should I say, the more occupied one may seem, the more he is on his purpose, the more he's, actively getting things accomplished and completed, leveling up. She sees that, oh, he doesn't have time for me. I'm not number one priority, when she's not ever number one priority. That's where you guys get it up also. Don't make this woman number one priority in whatever you're doing. When you get with this woman, don't take her lead. Don't listen to what she says. Look at what she does. You get me? Because once you start listening to what she says, you'll soon find out that if she changes you into what she perceived you as, she's no longer going to be attracted to you, because that's not what she fell in. That's not what she fell for. So they don't want what they often ask for. That they would much rather have a person that is sticking to his guns, doing what he has to do to improve, and you're going to improve whether she's there or not. She's just along for the ride. But I don't know. But I do know one thing though. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Make sure y'all watching this video at least 50%. And make sure y'all dine your eyes, girls, your T's. It's your boy Alex. Catch y'all in the next one.